I am 77 years old, and there is something I want to say honestly today. I do not enjoy having visitors at my home anymore. Saying that out loud once felt uncomfortable. Now it feels freeing. If you feel the same way, I want you to stay with me, because this message is for you. There was a time when my door was always open. People came in and out. Family, friends, neighbors. I laughed loudly and stayed awake longer than my body wanted. Back then, it felt natural, maybe even a joyful one. But life changes, slowly, quietly. And one day, you realize you are not the same person you once were. Now, when I think about visitors, my first thought is not excitement, but because my body speaks more clearly now and I have learned to listen. Simple things take more effort than they used to. Standing for long periods hurts my joints. Walking back and forth leaves me breathless. Even sitting upright for hours can drain me. Hosting guests means cooking, serving, cleaning, and staying alert. It is reality. And ignoring that reality only causes pain. My home has also changed meaning. It is no longer a place for gatherings and noise. It has become my sanctuary. This is where I heal. This is where I breathe freely. I wake up slowly. I eat when my body is ready. I rest when I need to. Every corner of my home now supports comfort, not performance. When someone visits, even with good intentions, that comfort shifts. The routine breaks. The quiet disappears. I have to adjust. And adjustment costs energy. I cannot afford to lose anymore. Loneliness is painful. Solitude is peaceful. Solitude is sitting in silence and feeling content. It is reading a few pages of a book. It is listening to soft music. It is watching sunlight move across the wall. These small moments bring deep comfort. Today, I understand that saying yes to others while hurting myself is not kindness. It is self-neglect. My comfort matters. My rest matters. My peace matters. I no longer need a full house to feel connected. One quiet phone call can warm my heart. One kind voice is enough. I have learned that fewer connections, when they are deep and respectful, bring more joy than many shallow visits ever did. If you are watching this and feeling a little guilty for wanting more quiet, you are listening to your body and honoring your stage of life. That is wisdom. In this season, our homes become places of rest, not obligation, and choosing peace over visitors is not something to apologize for. It is something to respect. Now wait here with me. In the next part, I will share how letting go of guilt changed my life, how I learned to set boundaries without fear, and how choosing quiet helped me feel more alive than ever. The guilt began to fade. For a long time, I carried the feeling that I owed people access to my home. You cannot keep sacrificing yourself just to meet expectations that no longer fit your life. Letting go of guilt was not sudden. It happened slowly. The first time I said no and stayed home, my body felt calmer, my mind felt clear. That peace stayed with me longer than any visit ever had. That was the moment I understood that boundaries are not walls. They are doors we choose when and how to open. Setting boundaries does not mean pushing people away. I learned that planned, short visits feel better than surprise knocks at the door. I learned that meeting outside the home or talking on the phone often brings connection without exhaustion. Another truth I discovered is that people who truly care will understand. The ones who respect you will not take offense when you choose rest. It tells you your boundary was needed. As the years pass, emotional sensitivity grows. I have lived long enough to know that peace is rare and fragile. One meaningful conversation fills me more than a house full of noise. I sit alone and feel deeply content. Not empty, not forgotten. I think about the years I spent caring for others, raising family, working hard, opening my doors, giving my time. This season has its own. This stage of life invites us to slow down, to listen to our bodies, to honor our hearts, to stop apologizing for needing rest. There is dignity in choosing what supports you. There is wisdom in knowing when enough is enough, but are afraid to say it. Let this be your permission. It means love expressed differently, through quiet mornings, through gentle routines, through calm evenings that allow your body and mind to recover. These moments matter more now than crowded rooms ever did. Growing older teaches us one final lesson. We no longer need to prove our worth through busyness or hospitality. We are worthy simply because we are here, still breathing, still learning. You are choosing depth over noise, comfort over obligation, peace over performance. And that choice is one of the greatest gifts aging gives us. If this message spoke to your heart, write the words "quiet peace" and tell us where you are watching from. And if you find comfort in conversations like this, follow Elderly Roots for more calm, caring reflections to help you live gently, independently, and with dignity at every stage of life.